Okay, yay. I'm back. We're gonna do the Reddit stories one now, because that's what I said I was gonna do yesterday. Oh my gosh. I feel like people on Reddit are so crazy, so I'm actually like very, very excited. Also, sorry if I look like super like glossy. It's like low-key freaking hot in here. But I turned everything on, so it's like I have like this issue every time I'm like too hot, I like make it way too cold because I'm like, oh my god, make it cold now. And then when I'm too like cold, I make it way too hot because I get like way too impatient. And then I also have a freaking Celsius, but I'm kind of scared to drink it because last time I drank one, I like literally had like a panic attack. So I'm like, I don't know why I wanted one. Maybe I should not have wanted one, but that's okay. I feel like it's okay. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Oh my goodness, okay. Eek. I'm gonna just read all of like the Reddit, like, am I the asshole stories? And yay, we're gonna do that. Oh my god, it's like so hot, hello. But I did get another cart and look at how cute it is. It's freaking, what is it? It's wedding cake flavored. And it's like cool, you can like push like the button and like make it like have like big clouds or make it have like more flavor and stuff like that. Like, isn't that low-key so cute? And it says like wedding cake on it. And it's like, oh, and it's like a cute little pink one. So I love that. And then I actually got like a few really cute things yesterday because I like went to like a bar and stuff. And it was like on like the boardwalk and they sell like a ton of stuff on the boardwalk. So I was like, I saw like a sign where it was like, we have needles and stuff. And I was like, oh, they have fake needles on the beach. And I like went to go look at them, but they didn't have like any pink ones. And it made me so sad because it was like, they had the gumdrops and they had like the bunny glitter ones, but they only had them in like yellow and orange. And I was like, why? That's so sad. But I did get a dumpling and then I was so happy because I got the pink glitter one. So I was like, oh, yay! Isn't that so fucking cute? Oh my god, I was so happy with that. I was like, oh my god, yay. And then I went to this other bar and they had like this huge like basket filled with like rubber ducks and I was like, oh, what are those for? And the guy was like, he was like, those are for the $400 margarita towers. And I was like, aw. But then like when he gave us the drinks, he was like, I believe in making people's dreams come true. Sock check, I have thigh highs on. But he was like, I believe in making people's dreams come true. So he gave me a freaking, and he put like a freaking unicorn rubber duck in my drink. I was literally like, oh my god. So then it was like, then I had these two and I was like, oh my god, so nice. And then I went to go get a cart because my other one died. And then I got this pink cart. And then we were by this other bar. And I've like literally passed this bar 10,000 times, but only in the day. I've never seen it like at night before. And like at night, it's like the cutest place ever. Like it was like all like Christmas lights with like freaking like the puffer fish and stuff. Like it was like the prettiest like little tiki bar I've ever seen. Oh nice, how do those, okay. And it was so freaking cute. And they put a mermaid on the side of like my freaking cocktail and it was like hanging off and I also took it because I was like, oh, does it balance? No, it doesn't. Oops, it clattered. But I was like, are we joking? That's so cute. So now I have a new squishy dumpling. I've bought one of these before, but it felt so good to squish. And it wasn't like the glitter one. It was the ones that were filled with shaving cream. And it was like, I couldn't resist. Like I just started squeezing it so hard, it like popped everywhere. But I'm like, oh my god, is that so nice? Go inside this squishy. Oh, look at how nice that looks. I love that. I was just like, wow, amazing. Okay, let's read these Reddit stories. Let's see. Am I the asshole? Walmart messed up scanning my items and I didn't correct them. I would honestly immediately say no to that. Like, I don't think you're the asshole for that. I think you just got really lucky and you accepted it, you know? Maybe I'm a bad person though. I always hear people that'll be like, oh my god, I didn't accidentally pay for something. I have to go back and pay for it. It's like, what? I don't know, like, maybe I was raised by crooked people, but I'm like, I would consider that a good day. I was never instilled to fucking think that is bad. And it's like, I still struggle. But I got, oh my god, look at how cute my charm bracelet is. Super nice. Okay, let's read this story. Last week, I went to Walmart and bought a significant amount of groceries. I went through the self-checkout and after scanning, my total was $278. After scanning, the machine would not accept my card. A worker came over and tried printing off a receipt and couldn't get that to work either. Oh my god, that scared me so bad. The TV got an ad. She scanned a barcode and took it to another self-checkout and the same error occurred. Card machine wouldn't work. Then she printed out another receipt and took me to a person to check out. Okay, that would annoy me already. I think I would literally be like, bye, I'm just gonna go buy food on the way home. I'm not doing this. The person she had given the receipt lost the receipt somehow. Oh my God, and decided she would rescan all my items. You're not the asshole at all. This is like the biggest inconvenience ever. Oh my God. And since I had already scanned my items myself going through the self-checkout, they were already in bags. At this point, what could have been a quick 5-minute transaction turned into a 45-minute ordeal. Oh my God, I would be so annoyed. Hello. I told the lady at the register that I would take all my groceries out of the bags to help and speed up the process. She pretty rudely declined my offer. Instead, she haphazardly started grabbing things and throwing them around. After she was finished scanning, the total came out to $183, almost $100 less than when I had scanned the items myself. I asked the woman if she was sure she had scanned everything, and she said in a very annoyed tone, said yes, she was sure. Am I the asshole for not correcting the checkout lady and leaving the store total knowing the total was significantly less than what it should have been? No, that's like the best thing that could have happened to you. That's like the universe being like, just, oh my God, that's like so nice. It's like the universe rewarded you for being patient. Why would you ever feel like you're the asshole for that? Oh, the top comment is not the asshole. The Walton family can afford it. Okay, Waltons. Ooh, big Waltons. They lost their way after John Boy. What? Someone got shot down. John Boy got shot down over France, apparently. What the fuck is this shit? Okay. You scanned, you were going to pay, they fucked up, nope. Now do a good deed to someone who deserves it, or just be a good human. Someone up yonder thought you could use a little extra help to this trip to Wally World. I agree with that. Like, if you went through all of that, guys, would you tell them and be like, ma'am, I know you were so rude to me and this took 45 minutes longer, but please charge me my correct total? Or would you just be like, okay, I got like a little reward for putting up with that? Like, that's how I see it. Is that how you guys see it? Or would you like correct it? Let me know. Okay, what's the next one? Am I the asshole for putting a bedtime pause on the Wi-Fi because my girlfriend's 28-year-old brother has spent nearly a decade rotting in our house playing video games? This one sounds really complicated. Oof. At first I thought it was weird until he said 28-year-old brother. Oh, okay, let's see. Around 8 years ago, my girlfriend's younger brother moved back into our house with his wife after leaving the Marines. After high school, he enlisted, spent a few years mostly doing support and base-related work, then got out. His plan was to use his GI Bill, pursue a real education, and figure out a long-term career path while staying with us temporarily. That sounds pretty nice. We fully supported them. Whoa, no rent, free housing, utilities, internet, food, and we constantly cooked meals for them. We also helped with job opportunities, resources, and encouragement. Okay, I think that's where they fucked up. He never committed to school, never held a serious job, and slowly spent almost all of his time gaming. He stays up until sunrise, wakes up around 3 p.m., and avoids people whenever guests come over. Meanwhile, his wife, oh my God, his wife lives here too. That's actually fucking crazy. His wife worked full-time as a cashier supporting both of them. Eventually, she cheated and left him. That makes sense. Good for her. Saying she no longer felt anything for someone who had lost all ambition and passion for life. That makes a lot of sense. Cheating is wrong, but I understood how resentment could build after years of carrying someone. Jesus Christ. After the divorce, he admitted he wasted years of his life and promised he wanted to change. We supported him through that too. At some point, they should have started charging him rent. All of this for free for years is insane. Oof, this is long. Okay. Then my girlfriend's parents moved back onto the property to emotionally support him as well. The house was originally bought by them years ago before being transferred into our names. So technically it's ours now, but there's still family attachment involved. This sounds so messy. Now you have everyone in your fucking house and you like can't feel like you can tell them to leave. That's so messy. Oh my God. Fast forward and nothing has changed. He's 28 and spends all day in his room gaming. That's fucking crazy. I've brought this issue up to my girlfriend multiple times over the year. Almost every time she either gets angry at me for bringing it up or says he's working on a study program or figuring things out, but those plans never actually happen. His parents have also admitted they're tired of talking to him because nothing changes. Well, at this point, I honestly feel like I'm stuck in an echo chamber where everyone recognizes the problem, but nobody wants to confront it anymore. Hello? 2 weeks ago, I quietly set a Wi-Fi bedtime pause from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. since me and my girlfriend pay basically all utilities, including rent. Honestly, I thought it would affect nobody except him because everyone else sleeps like normal adults. My girlfriend got upset because I did it without telling her. She said she couldn't sleep knowing there was tension in the house because of the Wi-Fi pause. She also explained that growing up, her grandparents controlled things in the house in ways that made her feel like she had no freedom. So the Wi-Fi situation brought back bad memories. I told her I understood and agreed that what her grandparents did was unfair, but I also told her she isn't a child anymore and neither is her brother. These aren't parents punishing teenagers. This is a 28-year-old grown man spending nearly a decade avoiding adulthood while everyone around him financially cushions the consequences. Eek. I finally told her something that came from years of frustration. Somehow everyone can sleep peacefully while watching her brother waste his life isolated in a bedroom gaming all night. But pausing the internet for 6 hours suddenly becomes the unbearable problem. She thinks I'm being cruel towards someone who may be depressed. I think everyone has spent years enabling self-destruction because nobody wants to be the bad guy. Am I the asshole? I think he should leave. Wow, like why? That's fucking too weird. That is so weird. Oh my god. And there's an update too. Holy shit, update. Hey everyone, thank you for all the comments. I never expected this post would blow up the way it did. Da 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 da. A lot of people have been questioning the ownership of the house, and I do admit I wasn't very clear about certain details. Part of that was intentional because I wanted to maintain some anonymity for myself and the people involved in the case. That post gained too much attention, which obviously did. Da da da. After reading, I sat down with my girlfriend last night. We had a very serious conversation about the future and expectations moving forward. I explained to her that I cannot continue living in a situation where one person refuses to take accountability while everyone else is expected to carry the burden. Oh my god, do they break up or not? This guy types a lot. This is like really long. I told my girlfriend that if nothing changes, then we will need to separate living situations and I will move out after blah 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 blah. I also made it clear that I am willing to support. For now, I'm focusing less on promises and more on actions. Okay, so it seems like they're all just kind of going to stay stuck in this weird little situation. Hi, how are you doing? We're reading Reddit stories. That was a weird one. The fact that I think he has been in this situation for 10 years also, I'm like, why? Like, that would have got old after like a year. Like, not even a year, like 3 months or something. Like, that's crazy. Like, you paid someone's entire bills for him and his wife, and the wife left him, and you still like continue doing it. Now like your whole family's fighting, and you have to be like passive aggressive and pause the internet at night. Like, why would you want to live like that? Oh my god. Like, that's crazy. Am I the asshole for yelling at an obese woman in a movie theater? Okay, let's see. Hi everyone, tonight I went to the movies to see the Backrooms with my partner. I want to see that so bad. It seems really cool. We arrived just as the movie started, settled in and began watching. About 30 to 45 minutes into the movie, a couple came and sat right next to us. Usually I wouldn't care if someone comes into a movie late, as I know I have before. However, this couple came in making a ridiculous amount of noise. I'm talking multiple wrappers of food getting tossed around and crinkled every few seconds. Non-stop chatter between the two of them for, I'm not even kidding, 15 minutes. The woman kept burping loudly in between them talking to each other. They were half whispering, but in a silent theater, it was incredibly noticeable and enraging. The woman also kept obnoxiously pointing at the screen and going, oh, look at that, to her boyfriend, of completely non-eventful shots from the film, and then would loudly kiss him. After putting up with this for roughly 20 minutes, I finally snapped, turning to them and loudly said, are you two going to keep talking or can you shut the fuck up? It's extremely distracting. Oh my god. That's a pretty angry approach to this situation. Wow. Talking in the middle of the movie is a crime. I know, that's insane. But I'm like, ooh, that was a pretty, might be a little bit of an overreaction. They just stared at me and then didn't talk for the rest of the movie. So I guess mission accomplished. What the fuck? I know I probably shouldn't have cursed, but oh, okay, he knows he's wrong. I'm like back on his side. Is that bad? Do you guys think that's bad? If you know you're wrong and feel bad about it afterwards, does that make it okay? Or is that still not good? They just stared at me and then didn't talk for the rest of the movie, so I guess mission, okay. I know I probably shouldn't have cursed, but at a certain point, it's just ridiculous how some people don't give a single fuck about the people around them. Same kind of people who cut you off in traffic while drooling on their phones, okay. This guy just has a lot of rage, I feel like. Anyways, that's it. Let me know if I was the asshole edit. I realized how offensive it was to mention the couple's weight in the title, as it was not related to my complaint with them. What the fuck? Thank you to those in the comments who made me realize that I was clouded by my anger and personal bias. I will work on my mindset moving forward. This guy sounds like a politician. What the fuck? That's crazy. I take it back. I don't think I'm on his side. I feel like this guy's like a huge asshole and he's like aware of it. That's so funny. What the fuck? I don't know though. Top comment says he's not the asshole. It says, not the asshole. Movie theater etiquette has been declining for a long time. I didn't care why you felt it relevant to mention their body type though. Given that your issues with the noise, what the fuck? Looking back on it now, I should have never mentioned their weight. Oh my god, I will thank you for this insight. I will be a better person. Okay, at least he's learning. Jesus Christ. Jesus, everyone else is just saying be civil. And here we have someone who felt it relevant to mention the age generation of this couple. Oh my gosh, what the fuck? Now they're all fighting about boomers in the comments. Eek. Only guy had to involve shoes. I know, what the fuck? Okay, we're liking Celsius so far. I like that it tastes like juice. I'm like, oh my god, I'm being so bad. I was doing so good at only drinking water, but now it's like, oh fuck, I'm drinking other stuff. I keep seeing like Santa Cruz videos and I'm like, oh my god, I'm like failing. It's okay though. Am I the asshole for turning my phone off after my boyfriend calls me non-stop? Oof. Let's see. My boyfriend and I were chilling in a Discord with a bunch of friends. I was playing video games with them prior. What I didn't know until I was getting off that a friend kicked my boyfriend jokingly from the chat. I was getting ready for bed. I had already taken my medication, so I was super tired. I called him and he answered with, "What do you want?" That passive aggressive attitude made me reel back a bit. I told him I was trying to say goodnight, but he was upset. I didn't notice he was gone. This was all at 3 a.m. After some back and forth, I couldn't stay awake, so I said goodnight and hung up. I was too tired for arguing. He proceeded to call my phone over 30 times for the next hour that I had to turn it off so I could get some sleep. What the fuck? Okay, definitely not the asshole at all. Your boyfriend sounds a little psycho and it seems like that's why your friends don't like him and are like jokingly kicking him out of the freaking thing. The addiction never stops. Oof. Do you guys think he's the asshole? I don't. I'm like, hello. Oh, and the girl is, oh my god, the top comment is, you're both teenagers, right? She said, I'm 28, he's 33. Oh, that's fucking crazy. Yeah, not the asshole at all. He needs to like grow the fuck up. That's crazy. Wow, ew. Sometimes I see stuff like that and it's like, thank God I'm single. Like, wow. People are fucking weird. Yay, new pink wedding cake, babe. I love when stuff is wedding cake flavored. Like, what a sweet flavor. Like, how pretty. Us men just be strange. Sometimes, yeah. I feel like sometimes there's like good men though. I don't know. I keep watching like the 4 Weddings show and there's like so many guys on there who like, you can really tell what couples are gonna like be around together for like ever, or like who's gonna get divorced like a year or two, because like the wife will be like, I had my dream wedding planned but my husband wanted to like he wanted his ideas to be included. So it's 50-50, like both of ours, like our ideas coming together versus like the good couples. That's a very specific flavor to make a vape for. I know, right? It's like, they had like a ton of weird ones because I was like, what flavor pink ones do you have? And they were like, we have pink acai or we have wedding cake. But pink acai was like the color of like the jellyfish, and the wedding cake was like baby pink with like purple on it. So I was like, that's really pretty. Let's do the wedding cake. But, and then like there'll be other guys on that show and they'll be all like, the wife will just be like, oh my God, I love these centerpieces. And the guy's like, whatever you want, baby. All I want to do is make you happy. And it's like, that's a good man. Oh my gosh. I think it's weird when guys are weird. Ooh, this one's really popular. Am I the asshole for waking up the whole family downstairs at 2 a.m. because they thought they could park and block my driveway overnight? Who knows? Let's see. I live in a duplex in New York City. We rent the downstairs. We're chill and don't mind their friends throwing parties or staying over as long as they respect the property and keep noise down at night. But a couple months ago, one of their guys blocked the driveway about 7 p.m. I asked him nicely to move it and not do it again, but he clearly didn't care. Fast forward to a few days ago, I get dropped off at 2 a.m. and see his car completely blocking my driveway again, even going over a bit onto the neighbor's side. I stood outside for 5 minutes debating whether to have him ticketed and towed or wake up the whole house. I chose option 2 and blasted the doorbell for 10 seconds. This part because they do have a kid who goes to school the next day. Oh my God. They answered and I told her the car was blocking me and I needed to leave. It took the guy 5 minutes to come out and he was visibly pissed. He was like, you really have to wake everyone up for that? I told him that he's blocking me in and I need to leave and do it again. I'll have it towed. He said, I'll have to pay for it. And I told him to fucking watch me. He kept cursing at me. So I said back, repeated, that's why you're listening and moving your car, right? Yeah, keep it moving, buddy. This is so New York. Why did they type it like this? Is this real? The guy's 40 plus and I'm in college. He moved it and I just walked back upstairs and watched the security cams. I knew he was pissed when he looked at the driveway and both cars were still there. Am I the asshole? What the fuck? I'm like, New York attitude. I know, like, why did he type in like the bunny and shit? And he's like typing Nita, like, bitch. Okay. I don't really know if he is the asshole. Because it's like, he could have parked, the guy could have parked somewhere else. The other dude already made it like pretty clear to like not fucking park there. So I'm like, I don't know, like maybe just, I don't know. It would have been worse if he like towed his car. Like I would have been, like if I blocked someone's driveway, I would much rather have them be like, bro, please move your fucking car, and they'll like just move my car versus like wake up and they're like, I towed your car, don't park in my driveway. So I'm like, I don't really think he's an asshole. Oh, let's see what the top comments say. It's illegal to park across, parking across a driveway is actually fucking weird as shit. Yeah, this guy's definitely not the asshole. Why would you park across someone's driveway? That's like weird. It's illegal to park across a driveway here. How else would you get them to move? It's lucky it was them. I'd be pissed being woken up, but it was worse waking up and finding my, but it would be worse waking up and finding my car gone, not the asshole. I agree. Like, what the fuck? Very suburbia combo, TBH. I know, that's actually really true. I'm from Houston. I'd be worried about my car getting towed, leaving my car in a place like that for half an hour. And we don't even have parking issues compared to a lot of places. Tow truck drivers really love to see illegal parking. Just to clarify, this was a driveway leading to a small but commonly shared parking lot. Pretty sure you could have got him towed with no questions asked. You did him a favor if you ask me. Yeah. Wow, I wonder why that one was so popular. That was such like a random one. Oof. Okay, we're gonna do this one next. Yay. I wanted one of like the fake like cherry Coke flavored Celsiuses. Honestly, am I insane if I think like the cherry Coke Celsius tastes better than like a Diet Coke? Like, it just, I don't know, it's basically the same thing. And like, I don't know if the cans of Celsius are lying, but they have all the crap on them where they're all like, we have vitamins inside, we're derived from green tea, so we're not bad like a normal can. And then they're also like, we make your metabolism faster. So I'm like, Celsius healthier than Diet Coke? Yes? Is that true? Yay. Okay, and vape hit. I love it. It's so cute. And it has a blinker counter on it. I've only done one blinker so far though. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of doing blinkers. They don't really feel good. That's a lie. They hurt for like a minute and a half and then it feels really good. And then one more squishy dumpling squish. Okay, back to the Reddit am I the asshole thing. Dang, it hurts. Have you never done a blinker before? They low-key do hurt. Actually, I don't, hopefully you're 18 plus. If you're not, don't do a blinker ever. I've not done one yet. Interesting. Oh my god, I love it. Why is it so cute? And then it's like, I like that they make them live in like the little dim sum house too. Like, oh, now I want to go to Din Tai Fung. I love Din Tai Fung so much. And like every time I go there, it's like, I feel like every time I go there, whoever I go there with, it's always like their first time going there. And I'm like, what? And they never have even heard of it before. And it's like, Din Tai Fung has like 4 Michelin stars. I think they have 5. And I always get so surprised because it's like the yummiest restaurant ever. Like they have like little chocolate buns and they're so good. Okay. Am I the asshole for refusing to take care of my cousin's kid? I'm gonna already go out on the limb and say no. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people feel like people should be obligated to do shit for them. Like, I, 23 female, live with my parents and studying at uni in my school. So I have a cousin, a 33 male, who married some 5 years back. He had a kid, my niece, 3 years ago. 1 year later, he moved to another country for a promotion. His wife and kid lived in our city, some streets from my home. His wife worked in some company. We met him and his family a few times during family gatherings and parties. One day, he visited my home before moving to another country and told us about how his wife had a rare cancer. Oh, fuck. It was in late stage and how they were exhausting all options for treatment. We told him to try treatment in other countries, but he said he already consulted and the best was available in our country. He said she was responding well to the treatment, so there was no concern. He asked to take care of his kid if there was an emergency. We agreed to it. Okay. You guys might be the assholes. Let's see the rest of this. 5 months ago, my cousin's wife became hospitalized. We did whatever we could to help. The kid was primarily taken care of by her grandparents, both my cousin and his wife's. We took her for dress shopping, play dates, and bought her little gifts to cheer her up. She is 4 years old. We offered some money too. The thing is, my parents both work and they leave the home at 9 in the morning and return by 5 in the evening. Same for me, so we couldn't always be with the kid. Unfortunately, the kid's mom passed away last month. Oh no. I took the kid to my home on the day of the funeral and we took care of her for 3 days. After that, we sent her home to be taken care of by her grandparents, or my parents often visit her, or what the fuck? This person types really weird. Oh no, I'm just like stupid. I or my parents often visited her or brought her to our home often to cheer her up for like a week. Then I became busy, exams were near, so I didn't visit the kid often. My parents too got stuck up at work. Now my cousin and his parents started accusing us of abandoning the kid. They have currently got no contact with us. I told them I feared she was getting too attached to us and that we couldn't give her the care she deserves. They don't believe us and say we are saying excuses to avoid responsibility. Oof, okay. I mean, I feel like that's just I feel like no one's like really the asshole in this situation. Like, I think that like all the grandparents and like the husband is like grieving and freaking out, you know, because like his wife just passed away. Like, I feel like grief just makes shit like really fucking complicated. And then like, I don't know, she is like 23, so it's like, I don't know, like maybe, I don't know. I have no idea. That's really fucking hard. Jesus Christ. Let's read the comments. The father is avoiding responsibility by not moving back to be with his child or moving the child to be with him. Oh, is the dad not here at all? Yeah, I agree with this person. He is solely responsible for his child. I mean, that is true. Is the dad like not there? That's fucking weird. Oh my goodness. Not the asshole. Daddy needs to come back and be a parent. He has no place chastising you when he's been parenting his own kid. That's crazy. Ew. I'm sorry. I know this is a very stressful situation, but it reads like the sad shrimp in Shark Tale, but not the asshole. It's not your job to take care of someone else's kid. Yikes, that's freaking crazy. Yeah, they're not the asshole. That's a weird one. Okay, I thought the dad was like at the grandparents' house. I have really bad reading comprehension, maybe. Oh my gosh, I want to like go watch the sunset today because it's actually like kind of clear over the ocean. It's really cloudy like by me, but it's really clear by the ocean, and I want to see if the sunset's really pretty. Like the last time I saw a sunset, it was like this pretty, like it was every color. Like there was literally like green in it, like really bright green and stuff. Like it literally looked like a rainbow swirl, like lollipop emoji. So I'm hoping it's gonna be cute today. Okay. Am I the asshole for telling a roommate that he is a guest in my house? Oh, I already know this is messy. I feel like roommates are like the messiest thing to ever have ever, because it's like whoever is like the main one on the lease, it's like they'll start policing things. They'll get really weird. Like, oh my God, I don't know. I've had so many like roommates try to give you like weird rules, and it's just like it never fucking works. I don't know, like I feel like roommates are just like so uncomfortable. Like I feel like it literally just is like the nicest to like live by yourself. Like it's so peaceful. I don't know. I feel like I can't imagine like having like kids or like living with like a partner, because I'm just like I've already lived with roommates, and it's like it'll literally make like your friends like annoy you. Like guys, have you guys had roommates? Do you guys like living with roommates? I don't. My boyfriend recently moved into my 2-bedroom apartment. Our original plan was to sleep in 1 bedroom and have him put his clothes and belongings in the guest bedroom because it has a bigger closet. However, one of his friends recently fell on hard times and asked to stay with us for about a month while he finds a new place. Although I do not know his friend very well, he's good friends with my boyfriend. I have met him a few times and he seems chill. So I agreed to let him stay. My boyfriend and I split the rent equally, but the utilities, renter's insurance, and internet are all in my name. The friend currently pays nothing except for his own food. Oh my goodness. I don't know why people let other people live with them for free. Like, that is just so... I wouldn't do that. Would you guys let someone live with you for free? Or would you like... I don't know, like I guess like for like a little bit, depending on the situation, like I guess yeah, but it's like long term, just like for free, it's like ooh, that's gonna start in the worst situation ever. What the fuck? The main problem is that this friend has a significant amount of stuff, so much that I actually had to rent a U-Haul to help him move in. Why would you do that? Oh my God, yeah, you're already freaking crazy. I'm not used to having this much clutter. Even before my boyfriend or his friend moved in, I would try to regularly go through my own things and get rid of the things I'm not actively using. Obviously, I can't do that with someone else's belongings, so I asked him to keep most of his things in his room. Unfortunately, the problem extends into the kitchen as well because he gets a lot of food from community kitchens. Our cabinets are full to the brim with his cans and non-perishables, and the fridge and freezer are completely packed with his food. I understand that he may have been in situations in the past where he lacked access to food and now he feels the need to hoard, but it's frustrating that his stuff is taking up so much space. That's honestly so fucking annoying. Oh my God. To cope, I try to keep the food put away and somewhat organized, but he frequently leaves items out on the counter and places things in the way that take up unnecessary room. When I asked about it, he gets defensive. The other day, he confronted me and asked me, why do you get to keep your stuff out, but I have to put mine away? Mind you, the items I leave out actually belong on the kitchen counters, such as my cutting boards and stand mixer. The items he leaves out are groceries like peanut butter, jelly, mayonnaise, and bread, which are things I normally put away in a cabinet or the fridge. Ew, see, that's why roommates are awful. It's like the second you get a roommate for the first time, you instantly realize like people are really dirty. Like some people are really fucking dirty and like really gross. And it's like, oh my God, when you live with someone, it's just so fucking, it's awful. Oh my God, like I swear, I had like a whole roommate situation one time where it was like, you would clean the kitchen and it's like 2 seconds later, it's like they just like cut bread on like the, like not even like on anything, just like on like the plain counter and like leave breadcrumbs everywhere. It just like people are just really nasty and people have really gross habits. Like sometimes, oh my God, I just hate having roommates. That's like not even a bad one either. That's just like, I don't know, I feel, oh my goodness. He got upset Oh my God. In addition to that, he recently said that he did not feel at home and felt like I wanted him out. This is where I may have been the asshole. I lost my temper on him and told him, this isn't your home. You are a guest in my home. And the least you could do is put your things away. Yeah, I'm on this person's side. Like, why is she letting like these men invade her apartment and take advantage of like her space? This is fucking awful. He got upset and complained to my boyfriend, who is now trying to avoid taking sides to keep the peace. To his credit, my boyfriend agrees that with me that his friend is taking up a lot of space and the apartment is starting to feel cramped with 3 people. However, he also feels that what I said was unnecessarily harsh, and he told me that I shouldn't start conflicts like that with someone who is most likely going to be living with us for a while longer. Am I the asshole? Absolutely not. Why are you even like, this would make me like not like my boyfriend anymore. Like, get your freaking asshole friend like out of here. And it's like, you do not want someone that doesn't like you like living in your house. Like, what if they like start like fucking with your things? What if they're a weirdo? And it's like, you don't even know this person either, and like you're helping them out and they're like in your house like making a mess and being gross. Like, you don't need that in your life. Edit. Some more information. This person is only staying with us because their lease ended at their previous apartment, and I guess the alternative was living with his abusive sister. Okay, whatever. I realize now that he should have made arrangements to live somewhere else well before his lease was up. I have no idea how long him and my boyfriend were talking about it before he pitched the idea to me. In the state I live in, I cannot legally kick this person out if they show proof of occupancy. Oh my God. Which means they have a designated place to sleep. They have all their clothes and belongings here, Ectica. The most I can do is hand him a 30-day notice to quit, which I will be doing at the end of the month if he is not out by then. And if he still doesn't leave by the time his 30 days is up, I can file an eviction lawsuit. Thank you all for your opinions and advice. I think I'm too trusting sometimes, and this situation has taught me not to just fall for any old sob story. But I will say my boyfriend did it out of kindness. He's just a bit impulsive and maybe a bit naive. I will be having a serious conversation with him too soon. I'm looking forward to it being just the 2 of us. Oh my God, that is like the fucking most awful situation ever. Like, no, you're not the asshole. And I really hope this guy doesn't turn into like a squatter that lives in your apartment for free for like years and years. Like, that's what weird asshole people like that do. Like, oh my God, like you're gonna have to file an eviction lawsuit possibly. Like, that's gonna take so long. Like, courts are so awful. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. And it's like, I don't know, and then like infantilizing her boyfriend, like, oh, he didn't think about it. Like, he's a grown man. Like, he's perfectly capable of using his brain. Fuck that. In my experience, people who take up physical space like this have a tendency to take up a lot of space in other ways as well. They're the type who always have some crisis happening and are always the victims. Ugh, that sounds true. Jesus Christ. The friend should only have been taken in with an agreement as to his departure. You didn't do it then, but you can still do it now. There needs to be an exit plan. It might be your boyfriend also leaving if you go share a place with his friend, not the asshole. As does the boyfriend. Boyfriend has clearly agreed to let the friend stay longer and didn't say anything. Red flags everywhere. Yup, serve him and dump your boyfriend if he's buddies with the leeches. Jesus Christ, you have a boyfriend problem. He created the problem when he vouched for his friend. He needs to ask him to move out with all of his things. His friend may be establishing tenant rights depending on your jurisdiction, and if he is this rude and entitled now, it is only going to get worse. There seems to be a reason why he has no one else to house with. He is likely burning through his friends and family. Oh my God, that is awful. Fuck no. Okay, we're gonna do another one. Jesus. I'm not gonna lie, maybe I don't like Celsius. It's like low-key kind of giving me anxiety. We're gonna switch to water for a little bit. Wow. I don't like that, maybe. I just wanted something to like wake me up because I felt like I came home and then like I felt like kind of like low-key tired and drowsy. Hello, what the fuck? So I was like, okay, let me drink a Celsius. And then I was like, oh yeah, I don't like it. I drank like a little bit. I don't know what it is. I got like really sensitive to caffeine out of nowhere. Low-key alcohol too. Like the last couple of times I've like drank, I'm like, I feel like I'm like starting to not like it anymore. I feel like I'm like becoming like one of those people that like only likes weed. But I feel like that's like better because weed like natural. I say weed natural, but it's like I hit these weed. Like, hello. Okay, yay, water. Actually does feel better. Oh, and then I did yoga this morning and yoga felt so nice. And I'm like, I'm actually low-key getting like so good at yoga. Not like, I don't know, like good in like my respect. So I'm like, yay, holy shit. It's so cute. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I had a pretty nice day. And then I got ready and OMG. And I have a cute skirt on, but you can't like see my skirt. If I stand up, you will though. But oh my god, look at my cute ass charm bracelet too. Like, I'm really just obsessed with my charm bracelet. Like, oh my god, it's so pretty. I love it. Oh, like, and I have like a freaking gold charm bracelet and I've needed a silver charm bracelet for the longest time, so I'm really happy. And there's this place by me where you can literally go and like make your own charm bracelets. And I went there and I wanted to do one so bad. And I like bought one, but then it was like I picked out so many charms that it like became like a charm necklace instead of a charm bracelet. But it is so, so pretty. It's like a crystal bow in the middle, and then it's like pinks, and then like teddy bears and hearts, and then it's like blues, and like something else, and like more pinks, and it's so, so pretty. I'm like, oh my god. Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my mother-in-law she couldn't visit my wife in the hospital the same day our child was born? Oof, let's see. I'm already thinking this is gonna be like a no, because I'm like, hospitals have rules probably, I don't know. My wife and I discussed it in the days leading up to the birth of our son, and we agreed that we did not want any visitors the same day he was born. I mean, if you guys talked about it. My mother-in-law was notified that my wife was going to require a C-section, and she told me to tell her she was able to come up and visit, and I told her I would do so. I texted, okay, well, I already feel like that makes sense. Like, C-sections are like super, isn't that like one of like the riskiest things ever? Like one of like the scariest, like hardest surgeries ever. So it's like, I don't know, like if I had like a daughter and she had a C-section, I feel like that's a lot different than being like, oh, we had like a super like easy birth and we just want it to be us for the day. Like, that's way different. It's completely different. I texted our group chat for my wife's side of the family, updating them that the procedure went well and that mama and baby were doing perfect. She replied and said, I know you didn't tell me to come, but we are in the waiting room. We're so excited and want to be here for you too. Oh. I don't know. If it's all of them, I guess that's different. Okay, Jesus. I texted her back saying that we appreciated her coming, but that they should go home and that we would see them tomorrow. My father-in-law called me shortly after and insulted me in every way imaginable, and my mother-in-law sent me a long text saying how disrespectful it was of me to not allow them to visit their daughter. I quickly reminded them that today wasn't about them, that it was about my wife, the baby, and I. We haven't spoken since. Am I the asshole? You know, I thought it was gonna be like really horrific and like traumatizing, but it's like, I don't know. It sounds like they just kind of like set boundaries. It's like, I don't know. I'm like, Jesus. Oh my god. I know you didn't tell me to come. Yeah, and that's a very good reason for that. Oh my goodness. It doesn't change my not the asshole answer either way, but when you decided not to have visitors for the day of, did you share your decision with your families? Just wondering how unreasonable mother-in-law's expectations to see the baby was. Them not waiting for you to give them okays tells us exactly all we need to know, but for future issues, maybe there's a way to manage her expectations better. Some people are never wrong though, so that doesn't work. Jesus Christ. Yeah, probably not the asshole. It's like, if you said that you were doing that, I don't know. Like, I thought it sounded scary because she had a C-section, but I guess not. Apparently, maybe those are easier. Because I'm like, didn't the wizard Liz have a C-section? Or maybe there's like levels to this. I don't know. I just always heard that C-sections were like terrifying though, because it's like they have to like go into your stomach and stuff and like get like they have to like move your organs or something. And I'm like that's fucking scary as fuck. Oh my god. But they seemed more focused on being like, wow, you're not letting us see the baby, instead of like caring about their daughter. So it's like, I guess they're probably not the assholes. If they were more like concerned about seeing their daughter, I think that would be different. Oh, Jesus Christ. Am I the asshole for not claiming my husband's speeding ticket, which caused him to lose his license? I doubt, I'm gonna go right ahead and say I doubt it. I've had people when I was like younger try to make me like claim tickets for them, and I always refused. Like, that's something huge. Like, oh my God, like when you're younger, like you're gonna have an asshole boyfriend at some point and he's gonna try to like ask you to like take the fall for something. Don't do it. Like, I don't know, like I had so many moments where guys would be like, say this is yours, switch spots with me, and I would literally be like, no, like no, like no, and then like immediately I'm disgusted because it's like, you are not a man, like what the fuck is wrong with you? So it's like any person like tries to ask you like to take the fall for them and they're like, fuck, I fucked up so many times and I fucked up again. Can you make this one yours? Like, what is fucking wrong with you? Maybe just like use your fucking brain. Holy shit. So I'm gonna already say not the asshole, like completely. Disclaimer, we are not in USA, so laws and rules may differ. Okay. My husband got a speeding ticket going over 28 kilometers. Oh my God. Freaking, yeah, this is a different country. Over the speed limit. What the fuck is honking? The cars here get so angry. The other day I was literally like at a green light and it was green, like it turned green and it was like I immediately started driving and someone still honked at me and it's like I started driving immediately. Like, what is your fucking mental issue? People are so weird here. Jesus. Because camera, so he's speeding, he's going 28 kilometers over the speed limit in a 50-kilometer zone, however fast that is, guys. Because camera catches only the license plate, he could claim that someone else was driving. That person would get an email notification, and if accepted, the fine would go to them. The catch is that he had under 2 years of driving experience. Therefore, for such violations, he had to go to some extra classes. He was asking me to write that ticket on myself because I have 2+ years of driving experience and it would only be a small fine for me as I had not had any other violations on record. However, I refused because I hate when people speed. I don't want such violation on my record and I didn't want to make a habit of it. Eventually, he failed to show up to those classes within the given year and now he has to retake his driving exam, both theory and practice. What fucking country do you have theory and practice driving? What? Or for classes. Okay, I lost my spot. Shit. The catch was, okay. Wait, what? Eventually, he failed to show up to those classes, both theory and practice. He's very angry at me for multiple days now and saying it's my fault. I stand my ground because I didn't know he would fail to go to classes and lose his license. Am I the asshole? Absolutely not. Hello? It sounds like your husband is like a pig asshole. Like, no. Like, what the fuck? He wanted you to take the fall and then he had to deal with his own consequences and he refused to like do the right thing and fully lost his license. How is that on you at all? Like, oh my God. I hope she leaves her husband. Like, what the fuck? Why? And that's like, why is your husband even asking you to like take that? Like, he should like be a man and like deal with that himself. Like, that is not your issue. Like, what the fuck? If anything, that kind of just like shows how much of like a low-key disgusting person he is. And it's like, you don't even like people who speed. Like, why are you with like a husband that's like doing this shit then? Fuck that. Oh, and it's like, she doesn't have any violations on her record. Like, why would you like, I'm glad she said no. Like, thank God she stood her ground. Like, oh my God. Cause it's like, oh, like people that try to like fuck up your shit, cause then it's like, then your insurance is gonna get more expensive and like if you ever actually have a problem, now it's gonna be something's already on your record. Like, I'm so glad she said no, and she's absolutely not the fucking asshole at all. No one seems to be focusing on that he had a year to fix this with some classes and he spent an entire year ignoring it. Yeah, that's fucking insane. You can't have a court tell you to do something and then decide you don't want to. That's entirely on the person being lazy and obstinate. That's literally fucking crazy. Like, what the fuck? Ooh, it seems like a lot of people are actually agreeing. What? Oh, okay, thank God. No, OP, you are not the asshole for not lying to the police to cover your entitled husband's tickets. Yeah, absolutely. This guy's fucking crazy. Also, he was the one who skipped the classes. Insane that he was trying to make this OP's fault. Or did he expect her to go to the classes too? That's literally insane. Why would he do that? I don't know, her husband sounds awful. So her husband is a dangerous driver, he's lazy, he's incompetent, and he blames you for his failures. Did his mommy do everything for him until he moved in with you, or maybe even still now? I really hope this loser has a lot to offer in other areas of your lives, because this is giving pathetic man-child. Not the asshole, but ugh, I would lose all attraction to any man that behaved this way. Yeah, I agree with that one the most. Shout out No Carib 0904. I said backwards. I'm like, should we do another one of these, or should we scroll Reddit for something like weird? Let's see what weird people are talking about. Ooh, am I crazy or is my dad? Oh my god, r/family drama. Okay guys, let's do r/family drama now. Oh, it's almost been an hour, guys. Oh, very nice. I keep trying to stream for longer, but then it's like, I'm like, oh jeez. That's okay. Vape break. Yay! I'm such a weed smoker. Okay. Oof, the dad is blocked in the chat. Let's see. What does it say? I wanted to take them to Golden Corral. Okay. You left the front door not only unlocked, but standing open. Okay, that's kind of crazy to do. Don't leave your front door open when you leave the house. That's crazy. We didn't use the front door today. Okay, they got robbed and they're having a fight about it. Someone obviously did. I lock it every morning when I leave. Okay, I'm sorry. Why are you so desperate to find a place? You have 2 rooms to spread out in. I thought the deal was you were going to take a minute to get on your feet. Is that not the plan now? Well, this is just a lot for the kids and us. I feel like the kids really can't do much. They need their own space. We're just trying to do what's best for the kids. And this was a surprise to you. It's not like they were told that they would still have their own space. So it doesn't excuse the lying. The reason I was able to talk your grandma into letting you come and stay was because I told her you stopped lying. What the fuck? Okay, this one sounds weird as fuck. For the first 2 months of my son's life, I had my dad blocked due to the fact that he was trying to control me. I decided to talk to him again when I became pregnant with my daughter a little over 2 years ago, thinking he had changed. Well, about 2 months ago, my fiance and I were about to become homeless when he offered us to stay at my grandmother's house, which he stays in when she travels. So for about a month, he said he'd been baby child proofing the place. When we arrived, the place was a complete disaster compared to what it used to be. No baby proofing, child proofing done at all. We ignored it, kept pushing on. My dad started getting a little upset if we took the kids down to town, which I get, but my fiance had a job lined up and the kids needed to get out. My dad was treating my son completely different from my daughter, yelling at every little thing he did or mocking him if my son didn't want to eat. Then came the text, which I'll show, but he started acting like I was lying to him, but I wasn't. And on top of that, he called my fiance's boss to check up on him, which we feel is highly inappropriate. All this happening within a week of being there, and then the text started coming in all in one day. I answered most, but then started ignoring it. He pretty much cornered me away from my fiance and pretty much interrogated me. I wish I could add the video, but it won't let me, which I then showed the video to my fiance after I was done with my dad. About an hour later, my fiance confronted my father, which by then my father proceeded to verbally abuse my character, calling me a slut, a whore, and saying that I cheated on my fiance and that I'm just a lying bitch and always have been. He then kicked us out after my fiance defended me and made comments about my father acting childish. We are now sleeping on my mother's-in-law couch and our children waiting to have enough money to get a home. My fiance is extremely protective of me, and in the text he tries telling me how my fiance is such a liar and he's alienating me when he's not. We have extremely great communication and a strong relationship. The last 2 photos are the group chat he created between my fiance and I after he kicked us both out. What the fuck? Okay, so your dad is literally insane. Your dad is like a complete fucking psycho. Wow. Yeah, no, she should have never let her dad back into her life. Her dad like is instantly trying to control them, and like, why the fuck is your dad calling your husband's work? That's so fucking weird. Ooh, there's more text too. I didn't even see all these. I haven't lied though. I made the options open just in case we couldn't do it up here. Oof. Honestly, bad vibes. I don't like all this. Oh my god. Why are all these people so fucking crazy? Oh, someone just let the love of their life go forever. Don't think they'll ever get over it. But they made some pretty spring rolls. That's crazy. What the fuck? Yeah. Wow. Oh, someone just got broken up with too. Oof, I can't lie, this is like scary. I keep seeing everyone being all like, oh my god, don't comment on Ariana Grande's body. She looks completely normal. Everyone is skinny shaming her. And it's like, are you guys like brain dead? Like if you had like a freaking like cousin or something and they like pulled up like looking like Ariana Grande, like would you not like freak out? Like she looks like emaciated. Like she looks like a starving child like you see in like pictures or like in documentaries. Like why are people trying to like act like it's normal the way she looks? Like I don't understand. And people just keep being like, I'm also naturally skinny. That looks normal. And it's like, are you guys okay? But who knows? Oh my goodness. Yay, Reddit Am I the Asshole stories. I don't know if I liked that. I'm not gonna lie. I liked it at first, but then I was like, oh my god. These people have too much weird situations. It's more like, I feel like a lot of them, it's like, why are you letting yourself be in these situations? Like, be in control of your life. Why are you like living in these weird, uncomfortable situations and being so miserable? Take control of your life and live a good life, god damn it. God damn it. Oh, it's so pretty. Yay. Okay. Like, what should we do now? I don't want to drink more Celsius. It gave me anxiety. Hello. I really want to go to the Hello Kitty Cafe or the Domo Cafe though. They just opened a freaking Domo Cafe in like Bueno Park or something. I don't remember. But they opened literally a Domo Cafe and everything has Domo on it. And I was like, hello. But then I was like, they literally have a Hello Kitty Cafe. Like, should I go to the Domo Cafe or should I go to Hello Kitty Cafe? And then I also want to watch the sunset today. But I'm like, is it gonna fucking rain? Why is it gray and scary outside? Hello. I hope that doesn't happen. Eek. But yay. OMG. Oh, I'm like 3 minutes away from an hour. Oopsies. I'm like, what do I do for 3 more minutes? Let's just read another one. Hello. Got told I disrespect the hospitality industry for refusing to fall for a scam. This morning, my girlfriend and I swung by our usual Mexican food truck for breakfast burritos. It's a regular spot for us, kind of a walk up, grab your food, leave setup. Food's really good, but it's not cheap. Usually like 30-40 bucks for the two of us. Still, we go about once a week. When it was time to pay, I handed over my credit card like always. She ran it inside the truck, then passed me the screen. The receipt pops up, and at first I'm thinking, cool. Then they skip the annoying part, pick a tip before you even pay part. Then I noticed there's already an added 20% tip on there that I definitely did not add. I asked the woman at the window what's up, and she straight up denies adding the tip. I push back a little, and eventually she grudgingly pulls some cash from the tip jar to give me back and sends me on my way. Normally I might just roll my eyes and leave, but I wasn't in the mood to get ripped off today. Jesus Christ. For context, they've got a sign up that says something along the lines of customers are super important, staff must always give great service, and if service sucks, tell the owner so they can fix it. So I called the owner and explained what happened. To be fair, he was really apologetic and handled it pretty well, so no issues with him at all. Then it gets weird. While I'm on the phone with the owner, some college-age dude said he was 22, walks up and tries to talk to me. I kind of ignore him at first because I'm still on the call, just give me a quick nod. When I hang up, I ask him what he wanted. He launches into this whole thing about how I don't respect the hospitality industry and says something like, a 22-year-old kid knows more about hospitality and respect than you do. Then he calls me a clown and says he's going to pay my tip for me. Spoiler, he didn't pay anything. We went back and forth a little, then both just walked off. I went home, ate my burrito, probably with a little extra seasoning at that point, and just sat there thinking about how stupid the whole situation is. Tipping culture is getting ridiculous, and the fact that places are just sneaking tips onto receipts without asking is wild. The fuck? That, I don't know, she like clearly robbed him. That's so weird, but oh my goodness. Yeah. I mean, at least she gave it back. I don't know what like the 22-year-old was talking about though. That was fucking weird. I don't know. You definitely should not freaking add your own tip to like your little food truck that's a little cozy. But it is like annoying when people refuse to tip, but that doesn't seem like that type of situation. Like one time I knew this guy that was like from a different country, like when I was in college. And like anytime we would go to a restaurant, like he would like refuse to tip. And I would be like, and he would be like, he would always be like, I'm not falling for like this stupid American scam. You guys should actually pay your workers. And it's like, okay, but like you're in America and like they like need the tips. Like they like live on the tips. And like we'd be at like nice restaurants and stuff and he'd be like refusing to tip. And I was just like, are we insane? It was like he did it like one time and I was just like, yeah. This is not gonna work, holy shit. And like it just annoyed me so bad. And he would be like, if you think that tips are important, then you leave a tip. And it's like, and then that like disgusts me because it's like, you're a man, like I should never like have to like touch my wallet like in like the presence of a man. Like what the fuck is wrong with you? Like I don't know, I hate when people like are like that and they're so fucking weird. Oh Jesus. Oh, World Cup tourist, what's your honest feedback on the USA so far? I keep seeing World Cup tourists like everywhere. I'm like in LA, so it's like the World Cup was like here and stuff, and like, oh my gosh, it's so cute, honestly. I feel like some foreigners, I like the nice foreigners. I just don't like when people are like fucking assholes. Like that guy, he was from like Sweden, and he was just like a huge asshole about everything. Oh my god, it was so annoying. Hospitality is amazing. Something new for me is how friendly and outgoing everyone is. Even the prices are nearly the same as the most expensive city in my country. Oh, I'm from Swiss, living in Zurich. God, oh my gosh, just FYI to people visiting Texas for the first time. Oh, okay. Their Tex-Mex and Mexican food are apples and oranges. They're both delicious, but quite different. That's like low-key really true. I like lived in Texas when I was younger and they're like so different. Oh my gosh. Oh, they all keep saying they have to drive 100 miles daily and like walk so much. Hello. That's kind of cute. Oh my goodness. Oh, husband screamed at my mom and gave her a panic attack and it's like her soup. Jesus Christ. Why do you guys marry these monsters? Or like I've been watching like 4 weddings and it's like half of these people, they're like, we can only afford a $10,000 wedding. And it's like, why are you marrying someone that can only give you a $10,000 wedding? And it's like the ones that have the cheap weddings, it's always the ones where like the husbands are like, I want my ideas put into it. And like the rich husbands are always the one where they're like, get what you like, sweetie. Like whatever you want, that'll make me happy. And it's like, oh, like I feel like the broker the guy is, it's like the more like rude and like miserable they try to make you, like they act towards you. So it's like, why would you even deal with that? I don't even understand. Jesus Christ, like even reading all this Reddit stuff, it's just like, yeah, like what the fuck? Like why are we suffering? Ooh, this one, 7 years of marriage, then she inherits $3 million and wants a postnup. I mean, obviously, like why do you want your wife's $3 million? Like that's her fucking money. My wife recently inherited about $3 million from her grandparents. We have been married for 7 years and have 2 kids together. And a few weeks after receiving the inheritance, she asked me to sign a postnup stating that the inheritance and any investment gains from it and anything purchased with those funds would remain exclusively hers in the event of a divorce. And what bothers me is that this never came up before. We have shared everything for years, and now that a large amount of money is involved, she's talking about protecting herself. Brother, duh, what the fuck? That's why I'm like, I feel like I never want to get married. Like, oh my God, why would you want to deal with another person in like events like this? Like, oh my God, like your husband's mad that like your $3 million is your $3 million. That's like, what? That's so insane. Like, make your own money, retard. Okay. where were we? In the event bothers me, she's talking about protecting herself. Like, yes, your wife should obviously protect herself and her assets. Her argument is that it's family money and she has a responsibility to preserve it for our children. And my, like, yeah, she does. That's really fucking smart of her. That's literally gonna take care of like her kids and give them an amazing fucking future. My argument is that if we are a team, why does she need protection from me? She says I'm taking it personally and letting my ego get in the way. Am I? Yes, you are. If someone got like that pissy with me and I just inherited $3 million, I would immediately get a divorce. Like, you can afford a nice house now. There's no reason to stay with someone who's gonna fucking trip. And it's like, that's like what he's probably scared of anyway. So it's like, you better fucking nicen up, fucking buddy, Jesus Christ. If she doesn't commingle the funds, she might not even need one. Okay. That's true in many places, unless it's used to pay off mortgages, for example. Oh my God, hello. Everyone's just asking about joint accounts and stuff. Like, why would you put that in a joint account? That's your inheritance. Sounds like a perfectly reasonable postman up to me. Inheritance should remain separate. That is her family's legacy and should remain in the family. Exactly, brother, yes. As long as you remain together, you will still benefit. And any children you have together will also benefit. That's about as fair as it gets in this world. Yes, what the fuck? Like, why does he like also like want this? Like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Other way to look at it is if you don't sign one, she can just keep the money separate and you will not reap any benefit from it whatsoever. My layperson understanding is that if you don't commingle inheritance, your spouse cannot claim it even in the event of a divorce. Prudent to keep separate if you don't sign, but if you do, you will probably reap lifestyle enhancing benefits. Like, yes, dude, like, fucking Jesus Christ, why are you fighting her? Don't sign, but odds are you will not be seeing any of the benefits of her receiving her inheritance. Yay. I love how like, oh my God, like, I love like how like reasonable people are being. This is pretty nice. Everyone's been agreeing pretty nice. Agreed. That is her family inheritance. It has zero to do with you. Even if she chooses to share any, that is her sole decision. Oof, he did not respond to any of these either. I wonder what ended up happening. This is posted like 3 days ago, it seems like. It was 3 days ago. I want to see. Did he post anything else? No, he hasn't. That's crazy. He didn't respond at all. Oh my God. Well, hopefully he signed it. Or he didn't and she divorced him and she's like living her best life and she's doing what she like knew she should do. Hello. Oh, hello. R/N tipping, Jesus Christ. Tipped $5 on a $95 gel mani-pedi and got escorted out of the salon. Yeah, as you fucking should, dude. Like, oh my God, like sometimes I'll get my nails done and if I really like them, I'll tip that girl like $40 or something, like $40, you know? It's like, what the fuck? Depending on like how much that shit is, dude. Like, especially, I don't know, I'm kind of bad. Like sometimes I'll get like those nail salons where they give you like champagne and stuff. It'll like put me in such a good mood. I'll be like, here's $60, and like it'll be like to the point where it's like they like bring the worker over so I can hand it to them directly and they're like, see, we gave it to the lady, we didn't like take the money and like give her only little tip. Like, why would you not tip your fucking nail person? Oh my God, I got an acrylic manicure and gel pedicure. The polish application wasn't consistent, so the nails are streaky. Okay, you should have like said something like as they were fucking doing it, what? And the nail shape was uneven, so I had to fix them with the file when I got home. Why would you not tell them while they're doing your nails? There was a very strong language barrier, so I couldn't communicate what needs to be fixed. And when I pointed out, she would act like there was nothing wrong with my nails. Seems like, I don't know. I wasn't planning on tipping based on the above, but I got a really good foot massage, so I decided to tip $5. The woman who did my nails swiped my card, gave me the pen receipt, then stood in front of me watching what I'd write. Once she saw I wrote $5, she huffed, crossed her arms, snatched the merchant receipt back, slapped the customer receipt on the counter, then walked me to the door while speaking loudly in a foreign language. She didn't need to walk me because it was a small salon with one entrance exit. I saw the only customer in there when I arrived, and 2 women came in once I had wrapped up my pedicure. $95 for a mani-pedi I need to fix at home is way too much. My understanding is tips are supposed to be extra because of a great, phenomenal service. Getting escorted out for leaving a $5 tip is nuts. I'm like, I feel like I need to see these nails, honestly. Like, I need to see how bad they are, because it's like, I don't know, if she's trying to tell them that they're shitty and they're like not listening. That's a little fucked. It's a little crazy if they're like not listening. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't really think she's the asshole. Edit for those in the comments who are calling me racist for saying I will get a Russian manicure next time. A Russian manicure is the type of manicure style. This manicure is not exclusively done by Russian people. Oh my god, what the fuck? I have no issue with Asian people doing this service and do not have racial preferences for service workers. What the fuck? A Russian manicure is a meticulous all-dry nail technique that utilizes an E-file with specialized diamond bits to completely remove the cuticle and dry skin. Da 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 da. These manicures involve drilling and trimming. Da 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 da. It's basically guaranteed neat and precise. Hello. Oh my god, yeah, that sounds really fucking embarrassing, but it's like, if you tried to communicate and they just like refused, that's a little crazy. Hello. There's probably a very good reason they had no customers other than you. Craft service leads to an empty business. That's true. That's a good catch. I don't think I've ever gone to a nail salon and like not had like it be really packed, you know? It's like, I usually look out and like I like walk in and they're like, I'm like, can I get a manicure right now? Or usually like, yeah, we can get you it. And then it's like within 10 minutes, it's like there's like a long wait and there's like hella people sitting at the couches picking out all their nail colors. Like, that's actually true. An empty salon in like the middle of the day. Oh, and you're trying to communicate with them and they're just like refusing. I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah. I don't think she's the asshole at all. Jesus Christ. Oh god. How do I tell Indian roommate their room smells without coming off as racist? Wow. Let's see that one. I have a new roommate that just moved in recently, and so far she's been great. And she herself has no strong body odor or anything, but I'm not sure what she has in her room that smells so pungent and comes out of it to the point that not only our apartment is very small, smells like it, but my room smells like it too. First time I noticed it, I was in my room and the smell caught me so off guard that I thought it was coming from outside, so I closed my window. When I walked outside of my room, I noticed it's a lot stronger and it's coming from her room. It was so bad that I had to leave the apartment. She seems really sweet and great, and I want to keep a good civil relationship with her. I just don't know how to bring it up because considering her ethnicity and the stereotypes, I don't want it to be taken the wrong way and her thinking I'm only saying it due to her background. What the fuck? Genuinely, I don't know what the source of the smell is. I love Indian food and I don't think it's food because I haven't noticed it after she's done with the kitchen, and it's definitely from her room. Any advice would be appreciated. What the fuck? Edit, thank you for all the suggestions. I was in the middle of replying to you all when the comments got locked. Not sure why that happened. A lot of you asked for a description. I wish I could describe the smell. It's nothing like I've smelled before. Someone came over today and said it smells like Asian mothballs. I've never smelled those mothballs, so I'm not sure if that's an accurate description or not. What the fucking what? I wonder what it is. Like, is this fucking like, I feel like it's like sage or something. Yeah, I don't know. This guy, like, should probably just ask her. I don't think it's racist to like fucking worry. I don't know, just like ask if she's like burning something in her room. What the fuck? That can happen in share houses when dirty clothes are stored in bedrooms rather than a separate laundry. Okay. Jesus Christ. Ew. Yeah, see, roommates are just complicated. I don't know. I saw like a freaking tech talk the other day, and it was all like being married and like having someone live with you, you have to do like all this performative stuff you don't want to do. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, that sounds awful. Like, oh my god. Let's see. Non-Americans who visited the US for the first time recently. What was the biggest what on earth is going on here moment you've experienced? Quoting my Japanese cousin who came to visit in Houston, Texas, I thought those giant trucks were only in movies. Everyone drives them here. That's true. Do you guys like big ass trucks? I'm not gonna lie, I fucking hate like people that drive like big ass trucks. It's like, if you're like a hard working guy and you have like a pickup truck that you've used for like your job, I understand that, but like guys that just drive the giant trucks with like the weird like demon lights on the side of them, like the big ass like demon mirrors, and like have all the weird stuff on them, it's like, why are you doing that? And they always drive so bad too. Like I have like a really I have like a small, really girly car, and it's like whenever like I'm on like the highway and stuff, those cars like always go crazy trying to pass me. Like it like bothers them so bad, like if I'm in the left lane, and it's like I'm speeding. Like why does it bother you so bad? It's like I'll be going like 30 over and they're like freaking out, like going around me, and it's like I am going well over the speed limit. Like what is your issue? I hate big trucks. Like people who drive big trucks just like always have like weird mental problems. I feel like it's just like I'm not a fan of them. But then like on the other side of the spectrum, I feel the same way every time I see a smart car, because it's like maybe this is like a unique childhood experience, but I just saw so many news stories about like people in smart cars getting like crushed to death on like the roads. And it's just like anytime I see someone driving a smart car, it's like, why are you driving that? Why are you driving the most dangerous car in the world? What would you guys rather drive? Big giant truck or smart car? I guess I would also pick smart car, but I'm like, every time I see a smart car, I'm just like, oh my God, do you not value your safety? Holy fuck. I don't know though, maybe driving a smart car is really fun. I've just never been in one, but every time I see it, I'm like, that shit is so tiny. Like, have you guys seen the TikTok where like someone is like trying to park and there's like a smart car in the spot and he just like kicks the car and it like rolls down the street? Like, they're so small. Like I'm just like that. I feel like that would be like a cute car if you're not driving on like any big roads at all. If you're like in like somewhere like the Hamptons or something and you're just like on like all these little tiny roads where people are just driving like the little beach cars and like golf carts. I'm like having a smart car and using it as like your actual car. Like I'm just like, that seems so fucking scary. I don't know. Would you guys drive a smart car? I don't think I would. They seem way too fucking scary. Jesus. One of our French friends went on a road trip and got the driver of an 18-wheeler to take photos of him in the cabin sitting next to. Oh, that's actually really cute. Oh my God. Free refills. I thought people were joking. What the fuck? Is that not a thing in Europe? That's kind of weird. I always hear that like Europe doesn't have like lemonade, and if you ask for like lemonade, they're gonna like be really confused and bring you like Sprite. Which that, I can't lie, that really shocks me. Like I feel like lemonade seems like such a universal drink. Like what do you mean it's not? Like that seems like the easiest, I don't know, like that just seems like the most natural thing like people would come up with. Like that seems like something that like cave people would somehow like end up drinking, you know? Because it's literally just like lemons and water and then it's like sweetened. I'm sure they had like natural sweetener and shit in that time. That just always confuses me. I'm like, the fuck? That and how people don't like ice in Europe. I always hear that when I'm just like, that's something that confuses me. Like, I hate warm drinks. How do they not like warm drinks? Like, how do they like warm drinks so much? Like, do they not know how good like ice tastes? I wonder if there's anything about ice in here, because I'm like, oh my God, like how can you drink a drink without ice? Okay, let's see. My in-laws freak the fuck out every time I turn right on red. Oh, that's funny. This is so bad. The first time I was learning how to drive, like when I was turning left on green and it wasn't like a green arrow, I saw it was green on my side and I was like, okay, I'm good to go. And then like I turned across and like all the cars on this side of like the road started honking at me as I was turning over. And like when I got home, I like literally had to like ask someone. I was like, why were all the cars honking at me when I like turned left on a green light? And they were like, was it an arrow? And I was like, no, it was a green light. And they're like, oh my God, like you're supposed to like wait for them to go first and then you can go. And I was like, oh, it was so bad. I almost got into like a really bad car accident, but it was okay. They all just honked at me and it was fine. It was okay. Oh my God, we've hosted a number of German exchange students. We live in the Southwest. Their biggest takeaways were the huge yellow school buses. They thought that was just in the movies. That's so cute. You guys don't have school buses? Oh, iced sweet tea and free refills. I can just ask for another one. One mom even asks me for the recipe after her child returns home. That's cute. Oh, I feel like, oh my God, did she say Texas? I'm like, oh, Southwest. I'm like, freaking Southerners, they freaking love their sweet tea so much. I didn't like sweet tea at all when I was a kid. I honestly still don't like sweet tea. I like Arnold Palmer's though. Arnold Palmer's are super yummy. How far apart everything is. That's kind of, huh? I guess that does make sense though. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I will drive like 20-30 minutes and I don't like really think of it at all. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I don't know, it's like driving doesn't really bother me. Then driving is nice because you get to like listen to like your music the whole time, and like you low-key just get to like zone out and stuff. Like, this is so insane. Sometimes I get sad when I'm like driving somewhere and it's like only like 10 minutes or like 8 minutes away, because I'm like, it's like not even long enough to like enjoy being in the car, you know? Ceiling fans and one in every room. They thought it was revolutionary. That's crazy. Do you guys not have ceiling fans? How are you guys like not so hot and uncomfortable all the time? Like, no ice, no ceiling fans. Every single building is air conditioned. Oh my God, like no AC everywhere. Like, how are you guys not so uncomfortable? Like, I feel like when that would make me feel like when I go on like oh my God, that would make me feel like when I went on like vacation when I was like a kid. You know, like when you're a kid, you're like so hot. It's like everything is just so hot. It's like, it just sucks. And it's like, oh my God, you're just walking around and stuff and it's so miserable. I feel like I'm like scared to go to Europe because I'm like, what if I'm too American and I need my creature comfort so much and I go and I'm just like, I hate this. Like, where is my comfort? Like, I need my ice water. Like, I need AC. Like, if I was just hot and miserable, just drinking like room temperature drinks the whole time, it scares me. I'm like, I don't know if I want to go to Europe. I want to go to all the tropical vacations and like go in the ocean, like swim with the fish and stuff. I want to go to Sri Lanka really, really, really bad. That's like Sri Lanka and like Amazon and like Bora Bora. I want to go to like those places and like Madagascar and stuff. I'm like, I want to see like the animals and crap. Ooh, phone is dying soon. Okay, we're gonna like just read a few more of these then. Oh my gosh, the lack of but Sri Lanka, because I want to swim with the freaking whale sharks. Like, that seems so cool. The lack of nearby large places to hike and walk without taking a drive there. What the fuck? That seems, that seems weird. That seems kind of crazy. Portion sizes. Yeah, can't say anything about that one. Every kid having a smartphone. I'm not gonna lie, whenever parents are like anti their kids having phones, I always kind of think they're crazy, because it's like, obviously your kid doesn't need like a brand new iPhone, but like they should at least have like one of those like safety phones where it's like, it's just like 911, mom's number, dad's number, and then like they get like a friend's number they can put in there, and it's like only like those buttons, and it's like maybe there's like a game on it, because it's like your kid like having no phone just seems like the most dangerous thing in the world. There were so many times when I was a kid and I would like break my phone and my parents would just be like, guess you're gonna have no phone for like a few months. And then like during those months it was like oh my God, it's like the most dangerous random shit just happens to you, like because you're just a kid. And it's like, kids are curious and stuff. They just like wander around and get into mischief. And it's like having a phone just seems so necessary. Like, not having a phone, I feel like it's just so dangerous. Like, there were so many times I would like be walking home and like something creepy would happen. And it's like having no phone, it's like, holy fuck. Like, what if I got like kidnapped or something? It's like, I don't know. I just think like, I really feel like it's like scary when parents like don't let their kids have phones. It's like, that just seems like really dangerous. Maybe it's not though. I think it is though, but oh my God. Let me know. Do you want your kids to have phones? I would literally want my kid to have a phone. Like the second like they're going to like school or like a daycare or something, like I would absolutely want them to be able to like contact me. Like, I feel like people always think about phones and like kids having phones in like the context of being like, oh my God, they're gonna go on YouTube or they're gonna go on the internet and like do something weird's gonna happen. But it's like, you don't need to get them one of those phones. Get them like one of those kid phones. Jesus Christ. A couple years ago, I took my cousins from Naples on their first trip to America to medieval times. I want to go to medieval times so fucking bad. There's a medieval times and a pirate dinner restaurant. Like, they're kind of far from me. They're like in Anaheim, but I want to go so fucking bad. I went to those when I was a kid and they were so fun. I want to go again so bad. Oh my God. They look so cool. Like, you literally, if you've never been before, you watch like knights like joust, and like that you get like seated in an area and like everyone has like a knight and you want like your knight to win, and they like throw flowers to like the crowd and stuff, and then you eat like, they give you like no, this part I don't know if I would feel like it's gross now, but when I was a kid it was like fun. Like, they give you no silverware and you have to like eat with your hands, and it's like, oh, it's so funny because you're like savages watching a jousting show. Like, ooh, so cute. My elderly grandparents from India came to visit and were walking around our mostly white suburban neighborhood. They came back stunned at the friendliness of Americans. They all said good morning and smiled as they passed. One car stopped near them and asked if they were tired and needed a ride home. Aww. I like that Americans are so nice. Oh my goodness. My friend is from France. While driving to a US national park, his rental broke down and he pulled over to the side of the rural road. He was surprised at how many people stopped to ask if he needed help in one way or another. He admittingly exclaimed that if the exact scenario happened in France, he would not expect a single driver to help because stopping would be an inconvenience to everyone else. Oh my god. I feel like French people low-key seem so mean. Anytime I hear about people like going to France, it's like always horror stories. Like they're just like, the French are so mean. The French are so mean to us. It's like all I hear is that French people are fucking mean. I'm not gonna lie. It makes me like not want to go to France. I want to go to like Japan really bad. I want to go to Team Labs. Bucky's, we were driving down to Florida from New York City and we were just looking for a quick snack and nothing could have prepared us for that. At some point, the whole staff did some chant because a pork had been put on a board. I don't even know. Really clean toilets though, and enjoyed the jerky they had and the lime fudge. What the fuck? That's true. Bucky's is crazy. Oh my god, like they literally do have everything. It's fucking weird. Like I remember out there when I was a kid and I got like key lime pie and then like it's just so cute. Like and it's weird because it's like gas stations. Like what the fuck is this? Oh, and I just remember like, oh my god, because I would go to like the lake and it would be like right on by the lake. So it's like we would go there like on the way and then like on the way back, we would always get like breakfast at this one place. And it was like my favorite breakfast place because this is so weird of me. Like I hate eggs. Like I still do like to this day. I just always thought eggs were disgusting. And it's like, I don't know. When I was a kid, I didn't really like the sweet breakfast too much. I still kind of like am like meh about it, but for some reason like on the kids menu they had like breakfast spaghetti and it was literally like spaghetti bolognese and I would just always get that. I'd be so happy because I'm like, oh my god, it's like 9 in the morning and like I have spaghetti, like oh my god, yay. Because like I don't know, like I still would prefer that. Like I would rather eat like spaghetti in the morning than like a breakfast food. Unless I don't know, I like yogurt bowls though. Yogurt bowls are really good. I always hear people say that like acai is like not healthy for you and that like people just pretend it's healthy, and I honestly fully believe that. Like when I was eating acai, like I feel like I was like 5 pounds heavier than when I started eating like salad like predominantly, and it's like they seem like the same thing. Like one's just a fruit version and the other one's like the lettuce version, but it's like acai like really like will make you gain weight. It's so sad. And it was like I wasn't even getting like peanut butter and like Nutella or like any of that shit on it. Like I was just getting like fruit and it was like, what the fuck? Like they really probably are putting ice cream in there. Oh, any tourist reading this, you need to see if there's any state fairs within your vacation period. The food is an experience. Oh, that's so cute. Europeans, do you guys have state fairs? I would assume that's a universal thing. I always hear that like Germany has like the most like advanced water slides and shit. And I'm like, that seems really fun. Hello. I wonder why. That's weird. Visited New York and Boston last year and honestly didn't find anything too out there. Bit bigger, wee bit more brash maybe. Wee bit, the fuck. Really nice people everywhere. Then I tried to watch a bit of TV at night in the hotel. Holy fuck, there was an advert lasting 15 minutes for every 5 minutes of programming. Don't know why anyone bothers. That's actually so fucking true, I swear. Like I hate watching YouTube because it's like I like literally don't want to pay for like YouTube Red because it's like, fuck you YouTube, like why do you do all the ads? Like YouTube adding so many ads, it makes me like resent YouTube so much that I just like never want to give YouTube money. It just makes me so annoyed. And it's like, oh god. And I have like a Samsung TV, so they have like all these Samsung channels on it. And if you have a Samsung TV, honestly look through the channels. They have like some really like funny channels on there or like really interesting channels. Like I don't know, I always watch like the freaking like the animation like replay one where it's like all like the adult animation things, and they have like, oh my god, I don't remember what the fuck it's called. It's called like PI Cop or something, and it's just so fucking funny. It is so funny. And then like I don't know, they have like so many random channels. Like I just love all the random ass channels on there. It's so good. But I get so annoyed when I watch it because they just do so many advertisements and it's like, why the fuck? Like really, that guy's right. Why are we putting up with that? Like it's so annoying to like use anything that doesn't have like no ads on it. First time we went, we were up in North Michigan and went, that's a random place to like visit. That's, I don't know, I feel like when I expect like European people to like come on to America on vacation, I just always picture like New York or like California or Hawaii. Going on a trip to America and going to North Michigan seems like so random. Huh. I went to a bar there. Honestly, we were a novelty. It was like they'd never seen a Brit before, and we're showered with drinks, and people kept approaching us all night. One guy asked us if we knew someone he knew in England, but no, it's small, but not that small. Big empty roads were another novelty, but this was over 40 years ago, so it's no doubt changed. That's crazy. What the fuck? Why would a British person want to go to Northern Michigan? That is so random. What do you guys do in Northern Michigan? If you're in Northern Michigan, put me on, I guess. I'm American, but I had a funny interaction with a foreigner yesterday. I live in Seattle, and the World Cup is happening here. What the fuck? I don't understand where the World Cup is happening, because it's like, it's happening here. It's happening in Seattle, apparently. It's happening in Mexico. I don't understand. Also, everyone keeps saying that like America and France are good at like the World Cup, and I'm like, maybe this is rude, but I'm like, I would not expect French people to be athletic like at all. If I had to pick like a least athletic country, I would like probably like say France is like in like top 5 least athletic. I don't know, I just feel like every time I hear stories about like soccer players being awesome, it's always like, I have 9 siblings and I grew up in a shack that was infested with rats and this was all I had. And it's like, I don't know, it's like, that's not something I expect to come from like French people. Like, I always hear like America's good at it too, and it's like, I just feel like we don't have like the grit that like the other countries have when it comes to like soccer. I'm like really shocked that we were like good at it. No offense though. And we live in Seattle, and the World Cup is happening here, and there are tons of people from all over the world visiting right now. Yesterday was the downtown art walk, and my girlfriends and I were sitting outside a gallery painting fridge magnets. This South American family walks by, and the mom points at steam coming out of a manhole cover in the street and asks us, "This normal?" And we replied, yes. She seemed flabbergasted. It was cute and hilarious. Oh, that's cute. Portion sizes at restaurants drive through everything. Yeah, that's true. Oh, and everyone always says American flags everywhere, and I'm just like, I always like think that's so random that other countries don't do that. OMG. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's pretty cute. Let's see if there's another cute one. Trying to find one that's like low-key a little bit more good vibes. Like a lot of the Reddit stories like low-key complainy. Okay, squish, quick bait break, quick squish break. It's actually so nice. I wonder if these actually do de-stress you. Like sometimes I squish it and I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm like low-key chilling out. Maybe it's real. I love it. It's so cute. I'm so happy I got the pink one. I love it even more because it's pink. If it was a different color, I would like it, but I wouldn't love it. I love the pink one though. So cute. Hello. I'm scared I'm gonna squish it. Or I'm gonna pop it. Look how cute it is. Oh, it's so like glitter and bubbly and jelly. Oh, I love it. I got my hand wet. I'm scared that I punctured it low-key. Ah, see, YouTube's already doing all the ads and shit. Non-unicorn duck. Yeah. It was a good day yesterday. And then I went to this like bar that I've never been to. Wait, I think I said this earlier. It had like all the freaking like Christmases and like all the freaking like puffer fish. It was so cute. Oh yeah, I did. That's where I got my mermaid from. Hello. Yay. Nice afternoon, guys. Oh shit, it's like 6 p.m. That's still kind of afternoon, whatever. My nanny has given up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's see. Also gonna check my text messages really fast. Eek. Everyone keeps asking me about like sports and stuff, and it's like, do I look like someone who's like watching sports? Like everyone keeps being like, oh my god, basketball and the soccer, and it's like, guys, I don't know anything about that. Like, Okay, my nanny has given up. So, oh my god, it's in the vet category. So we have had our nanny for about 2 years now. We recently decided to go the au pair route as we don't need as many hours and love the idea of the cultural exchange. We did tell her about 2 months ago and I helped her find a new family, which she starts next week. That being said, she has been late almost every day, about 10-15 minutes late, and we had multiple conversations about it, and I finally gave up until 2 days ago. I had an important meeting and she was about 30 minutes late, so I had to reschedule said meeting and looked bad to my client. I talked with her and she swore up and down she wouldn't be late again. She had yesterday off and was supposed to arrive at 8:30 a.m. Today, 8:15 rolled around and I sent her a text asking, or 8:45 rolled around and I sent her a text asking if she was almost here. No reply. A few minutes pass. I call her, no answer. I start to get worried and ask if she's okay. Almost 45 minutes later, I get a response of she had some boy troubles. What the fuck? Ooh, she's in toxic land. Yikes. Oh my god, how did I move this? What the fuck? She had some boy troubles. I don't want to air out her problems, so I'm being vague, but it wasn't serious. Oh my god. Last night was very upset by it. That's why she didn't come in the morning. I was extremely frustrated by this response and told her not to worry about coming in this morning, so I figured out the morning half of the day, but I wouldn't. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I'm being da-da-da. I was extremely frustrated by this response and told her not to worry about coming in this morning as I already figured out the morning half of the day, but I would appreciate it if she could come in the afternoon so I could finish my workday. She came at about 3 and left at about 5:30. She had 4 shifts left and I'm thinking I just cut my losses as she's becoming so unreliable. I don't know what to do. We wanted to keep her in her life because the girls love her so much, and honestly so do I, but I've had enough of this behavior. Any advice or just venting would be great. Yikes, that sounds really fucking annoying as shit. Like, even if you have a boyfriend, like if your boyfriend is interfering like in your life and like with your job and stuff, you need to freaking leave him. Like, be tough. Like, don't put up with that. Hello, like you have more value. Don't fucking do that shit. Hello. Oh, and everyone's saying cut your losses, get rid of her. So unprofessional. She's behaving very unprofessionally. Yes, this is why I would never give more than a 2 weeks notice. If I was let go with 2 months notice, I would absolutely slack off by the end of the period. Jesus Christ. We let one nanny go and had her finish out the week, then paid her for an additional 2 weeks severance. Jesus. Be sure to tell her you're not paying her for any missed time, and if she can't keep her schedule or communicate better, that you'll let her go sooner. Oh, that sounds so toxic. Hopefully that nanny breaks up with her boyfriend. What? Some people can't read his writing and he says it's so legible. That is really legible. Do you guys know how to write in cursive? I don't know why. I have the shittiest handwriting in print, but when I write in cursive, my handwriting is so gorgeous. Like, it looks like a Disney font. But my print writing is like the ugliest, most disgusting writing ever. And I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm left-handed. I always hear people say that left-handed people have the worst handwriting, and it's like it's atrocious. It's so bad. But cursive is beautiful. And I always like wonder, like, do other people who have ugly like print writing, have you guys tried your cursive? Is your cursive like also low-key flawless? Let me know. Okay, but I'm gonna go get ready because I want to go to dinner and also want to watch the sunset today. But yay, thank you for watching me read Reddit stuff. Yay. And then also one final dumpling squish. So nice, so cute. Yay. Okay, bye. Yeah.